What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are in Louisville, Kentucky. Greg's around here somewhere. I actually don't know where he's at. And we're at the NFBA Expo 2023. It's been like 3 years since I've been able to get to an expo, and I'm excited to walk around, see what's new in the industry, what cool things I can find, and I want to bring you guys along with it, so let's get into it. Greg, you got to try it. I really am impressed with the quality of this cut here. You wouldn't even know that you sheared this. I mean, the cut edge feels amazing. All right, I just seen this out of the corner of my eye, and this looks like something that I've used in the past, but this is a different color and a different brand. So tell me about this and why you like this so much better over maybe the other options on the market.
So I'm Jeff with Dynacut Shears, and
Yep.
so customers actually came to us and said, hey, we want a better shear. So some things we have done with this shear is we added the toggle clamp. It
Yep.
holds the sheet when you're cutting. Another thing we do is we really emphasize a good cut quality. So if you feel the metal, when it's cut, it'll be basically the same as a factory cut.
Not all kind of tore feeling and kind of going to cut your hand if you handle it too much.
Exactly.
Yep.
So there's no burrs, and it cuts real easy. You can cut angles with this as well. So it's a changeable blade shear. Change out the blades, and you can do up to 5/12 pitch angle
Okay,
cuts.
so you got your straight blade that's replaceable with an angle blade, and I see this an auto lock. Is that what this is?
Yes.
It's going to lock it in?
So just lock it in like this, and bring
Okay.
the top blade down, and it'll pop into place.
So I've used Swenson shear for the last, 5-6 years. Do you mind if I give this a cut and kind of see how it feels versus
Absolutely.
the Swenson
Go
shear?
ahead.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's way easier. All right, that was really impressive, man. I really appreciate you giving me that, let me do that demo. Where could somebody find more information about this, and how much does this thing cost?
So we have our website. It's dyna-cut.com.
Okay.
And the price is $1,085 for one shear. We give quantity discounts as well.
Oh, nice. So get 10 of these and save some money. Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
All right, one of the most common things that people always ask is, how do I engineer a building design? And I'm in the booth here with Kevin and Mike with Timber Tech Engineering. And Kevin, how many states do you guys engineer stamped?
We're currently licensed as a company in 37 states. We can get licensing for all 50 states as requested.
And the thing is, they specialize in post frame, timber frame, like the style of buildings that we build. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that these guys are available. I will put your information down below so that you guys can contact them if you need to, if you buy one of my plans, because I sell plans and you want to modify and engineer it for your specific application, these are the guys I would recommend. So hey, thanks guys, and have a good show.
Thank you.
Cool. All right, you guys know that I had to stop at my good friend Rich Morris with Stabila. We use all Stabila, and this is awesome because this booth has everything to build post frames efficiently and with quality. We've got over here from, wait, what word did you use, Rich?
General purpose.
Okay, so you call this general purpose. In my mind, we're not doing slope, we're just doing rotary. We want horizontal elevation work, stuff like that.
Vertical, horizontal, square.
This is the big boy that I use. This is the 350, and we get to do everything. We get layout, we can do horizontal, we can do slope, we can stay on its side.
Right, working range 2,600 feet.
Yeah.
Extreme duty, IP65, dust, dirt, water impervious. It's the bad boy of the
Could
fleet
knock
for
it
sure.
over, it's gonna be just fine.
Yep.
But this bad boy is my favorite. Do you guys have this thing back in stock? Can somebody
It's back
buy
in stock
this?
right now.
The LA 180,
Yep, it's here.
you can, this is a whole video on its own that we're gonna do someday showing this, because once you see and understand how this works, it makes you a way more efficient builder. And if you don't start square and level and plumb and all this other great stuff,
End up
quarter
square.
inch down here is inches up
That's
there.
right. Yep.
That's important. We got our Type 196s, best level. R-beam, we just started using some of these. Dude, these long length tapes that you guys came out with
330
recently.
and 165 footer, all steel.
So smooth, great ergonomics. I love these. And this has been my favorite go-to tape. I like what you guys did.
BM300, yeah.
Greg, did you realize they slowed down the in?
The brake?
Yeah, because it used to come in and it would,
really
it would
fast.
hurt.
Yep.
Awesome. New 600G, man. This has been an awesome level, or a line laser for us. And then we've got our plate levels. No digital plate level. Are you guys out?
They're back in stock in a couple months.
All
Come
right.
on.
Okay, well that's good, because the digital plate level is amazing. obviously we can get something up to 12 feet plumb with relative ease. And you got some cool features on the new digital plate level that
Absolutely.
even allows you to do a little hands-free.
That's right,
plumbing.
hands-free, the plate lock. So just so everybody knows, we introduced it at the beginning of last year. We had a great market success. The new ones will be in country here shortly. Check your dealers, go online.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a time saver because it has the patented wall grips.
But Stabila is the name that you can trust. And Rich is not paying me to say that. If you do not have good level and plumb in your structures, it's just a problem from the start to the finish. So
And it's one level you'll buy and never have any
That's
issues
right.
with it. But thank you for stopping by.
What types of projects have you built on Permacom?
everything. We've done ag, we've done residential, we've done commercial, we've done, I call them residential accessory buildings. Really, every project of ours, which we'll do just about anything, it's all Permacow. And it gives them a little bit better sense of security that what we're doing is going to be there long after we're gone, and that's the goal. All right, we are with Glenn here at Weaver Tool Gear.
Yep.
Believe it or not, I told Glenn I've already seen Weaver Tool because I got some bags from you guys way back,
Yep.
and you're telling me it's all different.
Yeah, so in the last 2 years, we've made a lot of changes because we've been making tool bags for the last 4 years. We started making tool bags when Occidental wanted us to buy them out, and we said, why should we buy you out? Let's go on our own.
Okay.
So we worked with contractors and construction workers to make a high quality bag that is serviceable, usable, and high quality materials. We've been making stuff at Weaver Leather for the last 50 years.
Yep.
So we know leather, we know products, and so we took that knowledge to work to make a tool bag that a construction worker wants to use. My favorite bag is the super leather.
Okay.
So we make two kinds of leather bags, a super leather and a regular leather. The super leather has a lining on the inside to keep nails and screws from poking through.
Yeah.
This is our framer bag. We use a harness leather on the outside.
Okay.
It's a high quality leather. It has a memory, so when you wear it, it memorizes who you are.
Like a good
And
pair of boots.
It feels the same every time. You got a place for your speed square on the inside, different pockets to lay out on here. You got 2 pockets on the outside, 1 on the inside, a place on the top for your driver bits.
Okay.
And it's nice and tight because it's a veg tan leather, so it has a memory.
Okay.
So once you put your bits in there, it'll form a memory and they won't just fall out when you use them. It's just a comfortable, good, solid bag, all made out of harness leather. All of our bags have a limited lifetime warranty.
I was going to ask you what your warranty was.
Yeah, so we stand behind if there's ever a problem because of craftsmanship or quality of product, we stand behind them 100%. So
Now,
this
I
is
see
a new product we just came out with in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
It's a suspension kit with a water bladder. Put a 1.5 liter in the water bladder.
Right? Just water.
Just
nothing
water,
else.
unless you're having a bad day.
Unless you're a straight roofer
If you're a straight roofer,
or
you might,
drywaller. I'm just joking. They put like some Mountain Dew in there. I'm not saying anything else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll have you try on our poly bag to start with.
Okay.
So we
This
make
is super fabric.
This
I
is a
see that.
super fabric. All our super fabric has the same lining as a super leather. We make a framer, a trimmer, roofer. This is a roofer bag, a framer bag. This is a left-handed bag in the super framer.
I'm a lefty,
You are a lefty?
but I've been assimilated to a right-handed bag.
So let me just give you the lefty
All right,
in the super leather series.
I used to use an Occidental leather bag, and I liked the aesthetic of it.
Mm-hmm.
I went to this type of fabric for the weight. What are
Yep.
what are your guys saying? I mean, there's nothing you can do about the leather weight, can you?
No.
You're getting
So
it for durability, or what's the benefit to a
so
leather
the
belt?
benefit of a leather belt is it has a memory. It feels exactly the same every day you put it on.
Okay, we're gonna put this bad boy on. So the difference is I've got my hammer here.
You
for
can put your
left hand,
hammer there.
or-
So everything on the left-handed bag is your speed square pocket is here on this side.
That would take some time to get used to.
So-
I've been doing it for
Yep.
16 years with a right-handed bag.
Yep, my son is left-handed and he loves this. So your speed square is on the right side, and it
Yep.
aims the right direction.
Yeah.
It's always in the same place. Your pencil and your knife holder on this side.
Oh, so this is where it's weird. I'm a lefty, but I write right-handed.
Yep. So,
Yeah, it's weird, man.
but that's I'm just showing you the
But
difference.
it was easy to swap, like
It's simple.
instantly.
Yeah. So the belts you can change them real easy.
What's the break-in period?
It depends on you and how much you sweat. It's like a pair of shoes.
I sweat a lot, Glenn.
So you're going to break it in pretty fast, Kyle.
Huh. Cool, Glenn. Hey, man, thanks for taking the time. Weaver
Yeah.
Tool Gear.
Weaver Tool Gear.
Where are you sold?
WeaverToolGear.com.
So it's just direct, right
you
off
you
the
can go-
internet.
well, you can go online. You can find all the stores that we deal with. There's a lot of stores that we have in various parts of the country, and you can find it on our website, all our dealers.
Okay, well, maybe we'll have to give these a try and get some durability testing and see what.
I would love to do that.
Oh my gosh, look at this. I just seen this, and I've never seen this specific tool. So I stopped and I talked to Scott. I'm like, Scott, what is this? He's like, oh, this is just like a $40 rivet attachment.
Yeah.
And he's like, but that's not what we're showing. We're showing these rivets. And Scott, what is this?
This is a self-drilling rivet that is new to my understanding to the market.
I've never seen anything like this.
I haven't either. We showed this up in Indianapolis at MetalCon,
Okay.
and this is our second tour of doing it, and we're down here in Louisville doing that. This is a carbon steel self-drill fastener on a stem with a rivet body. The rivet body is aluminum. Right now, that's what we have for prototypes, but we're working on an all stainless steel in different sizes and different colors
Painted.
and everything. Yes,
So I'm gonna do a demo. This is insane. Check this out. This is the first time I did it. I just watched you do it, and I was like, I gotta show this. So we're gonna tighten the mandrel on this rivet. Am I already in?
You're not all the way in. Are you in reverse?
Well, okay.
He tightened it too far.
You tightened it too far?
He tightened it too far.
Okay.
You already had.
I broke it.
You broke it.
it.
Oh, now hold it.
Right,
Hold it. Now hold it.
There you go.
Hey, then you spit it out, put it in reverse.
So first try, guys. That was
First
amazing. Okay, so maybe there's a learning curve.
There's a learning curve. This is just,
But you got one tool and one fastener that
does
you don't have to
everything.
pull out your hand rivet gun, have your gun on your all that
and the
stuff.
drill bits and everything like that.
And you guys are working on stainless colors. It's cool, man. I never seen nothing like that. Thanks for taking the time to
I
let me
appreciate you.
totally mess up your.
You did great.
Yeah, thanks, Randy. All right, I'm here with JP, and JP is with Maze Nails. Now, if you guys pay attention to the channel, these are the only nails that we use. They come in these nice yellow boxes, and what's awesome is you guys are entirely, all these nails are made not
In
only
Illinois.
in the United States, not only in Illinois, but like 45 minutes from my house.
Exactly.
You guys are not far.
Exactly.
So one day we're gonna come and we're gonna do a tour of Maze Nails, but not only do you do nails, you guys have the oldest lumber yard in Illinois.
That's correct.
How old?
Yep. 175 years this year.
175 years. That is
175.
amazing. If you guys need nails, I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed with their nails. They've got all sorts of different nails, and there's just nothing drives as
Best
nice as
nail
a
out
Maze
there.
nail, and that is legit.
You're 100%
So,
correct.
yeah. Give me something special about you guys that I didn't already say about being American made. Like, is there another cool fact, other than they have these crazy puzzles that Greg and I just spent like 20 minutes trying to figure out? What else does Maze do different?
We do all types of specialty nails. Tons of hand drive nails, collated nails. We do copper nails, stainless steel, you name it. We can make whatever type
All
of nail
in-
you want.
all in
It's,
Illinois.
All in Illinois. Yep.
That's crazy, man.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate a company that has stayed like true to that value and stayed local. And I mean, honestly, that's why we keep buying Maze Nails. They're awesome.
Yep. And we
So,
appreciate it.
Maze
We
Nails.
appreciate it.
All right, I know fall protection can be a big issue in post frame. There's never been really a great option, and we've struggled trying to find a really good way to stay safe. Cody, I just walked by and I seen your system, Ridgeline Safety. Tell me more about this because it looks a little interesting.
Yeah, so we've got anchors for every building style, whether it's a re-roof application, post frame, new construction. These anchors go on the truss while the truss is still on the ground or immediately after the ridge cap is pulled off on a re-roof application. This anchor is on there for the life of the building. Solar installs, roof repairs, you got a boot, you got a leak, something, get up there, you can tie off. From the minute you get on that roof to the ridge cap is on, you're tied off while you're working on it, which is huge. There's not a lot out there that can do that.
So you've got a demo over here where this is like our style of building where we've got an actual purlin and you've got your bracket is mounted to your truss. We can still frame our purlin and then you've got it so that your ridge cap's gonna go right over this.
You bet.
I mean,
you
there's nothing like this on the market that I know of that goes with post frame specifically, and even once your purlin's on, your steel will still slide up right into here, so you don't have to worry about cutting anything out of the way. And do you think that this is a pretty unobtrusive thing on the roof? It doesn't really get seen?
It is. Even on a shorter building with, say, 12-foot sidewalls, you stand up there, you don't notice it.
Yeah, very interesting, man. So where can people find more about you and this product?
Yes, ridgelinesafety.com. Look us up. You can buy these online.
Give me a cost.
$55 a piece.
Okay.
There's a quantity break. After 20 pieces, the cost goes down a little bit. So yeah, they're affordable. You're going to add a few $100 to your roof. You're going to be safe.
Yeah, I think probably an OSHA violation or a fine that's probably going to be more than a couple $100.
It's more than that.
And this looks like a safe, easy system versus some of the cumbersome things that I've done personally to try to stay,
Nobody wants to tie off.
No.
You're tripping over the road. It's a hassle in itself, but
So
we
make it
need to
easy.
do it. This makes it easy, and that's
Yeah.
what we need to do to get people safe.
Cool, man. Hey, thanks a lot, Cody.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like to see this good innovation for the post frame industry.
You
Something
bet.
that's always lacking. Hey, this is pretty cool. I just seen these sitting here. If anybody's dug a hole out, you know how fun it is to, do this sort of thing and clean. Actually, Greg, that's your job usually because Greg's got those massive shoulders. But if you want to be lazy, this it's the Badger. And it's going to clean out the bottom of your hole and give you a nice looking hole. I haven't used it, but it looks and seems very practical and sensible. So if you need something like this, maybe look up the Badger. Once again, all these companies I'm kind of showcasing, guys, they're all going to be down below in the description of the show. All right, so going through the show here, and Dan from Boss Hammer actually grabbed me. And believe it or not, Dan and I met years ago, 2019, where he was prototyping his first Boss Hammer. And I got to try it out, I gave him some feedback, and he honestly has a crazy lineup of hammers now. But more importantly, I was really in awe at this cool attachment. So I've seen a lot of soft blow like attachments that go on the head of your hammer, but this is a prototype. These are coming soon, he says. It has a magnet built in. Why would you want that? Well, for that. I mean, literally as fast as you want to go. And maybe you're a shingle guy, get some shingle nails. So there's a prototype that Boss Hammer has in the works and is coming, and I think is going to be a great accessory to their lineup of hammers. All right, guys, that wraps up the NFBA 2023. It's good to be back. We haven't been here since 2020. And Greg, I'm glad you were here, man, because we got a bunch of goodies. Greg was the pack mule. What do you think is the best thing that you saw?
I mean, there's a lot of good stuff, obviously.
Okay.
But I think the one thing that I thought was pretty cool was the self-tapping rivets.
That was pretty cool.
You did a horrible job putting them in, but
Whatever,
I
dude.
think
That's
it's a
the
good
only reason you
concept.
think it's good is because you wanted to throw out that I messed it up. Hey, guys, this is the post frame industry. This is our bread and butter. This is what we love. So it's great to come here, connect with people, see the products, put our hands on them, and just experience what's coming down the pipeline so that we can hopefully bring some of this stuff to you guys throughout the next year on the channel. If there's anything you guys wanted to know about stuff we saw, drop it down below in the comments. Greg's gonna read all of them, report back to me. That's what I'm paying you for.
I'm not doing
Yeah.
that. I don't
but
get
with
paid
that,
enough for that.
as you can tell, everybody's leaving, guys. This is the end of the show. We'll catch you on the next video. See you next year.